Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel for Vlogmas Day 18. This is technically going to be 16, 17, and 18 because we broke Vlogmas. It just didn't work out. I know I mentioned a couple vlogs ago that we were going to be going to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at the Magic Kingdom, and we went and it was so much fun. We had a blast, but we went with our friends and I didn't want to just be filming everything and, you know, being weird and making it uncomfortable. So we got a couple clips here and there, and by a couple clips I think I mean 3 clips. If you've never been to the Very Merry Christmas Party, it's really cool. So the party starts at 7 o'clock at night and it goes until midnight, but you can get in starting at 4 p.m. So it's, you know, kind of expensive. It's the price of like a regular day ticket, but the crowds are so much lower. When we were there, the tickets actually sold out, so it was as crowded as it could possibly have been. But we still never waited for more than like 20 minutes for anything. And we rode Space Mountain, which was really cool because they were like flashing like red and green lights and they had like rock and roll Christmas music on, so that was fun. We also rode Thunder Mountain and that was a good time. And they also give out free cookies, hot chocolate, apple cider, eggnog, and then these really cute like soft pretzels that were in the shape of snowmen, and they were really cute. Since we're vegan, we were like kind of concerned that there wasn't gonna be many options for us. But they, at certain locations, they would give us these little bag of crunchy Enjoy Life chocolate chip cookies. And then of course they also gave us Fanta. We could have the snowmen pretzels, and then we had apple cider, which, by the way, Disney, we have a bone to pick with you. It was not apple cider, it was apple juice. It wasn't warm, there was no spices in it, it was literally just apple juice, which I don't care, I love apple juice. But maybe you shouldn't call it apple cider. So that was a lot of fun. I think we left basically at midnight, and we ended up getting back to Josh's parents' house at like 1:30 or 2 in the morning or something like that. And the weather was beautiful. I think it was in the 60s, so we got to wear long sleeves. And we can insert some pictures that we took. So the weather was gorgeous, it didn't rain, it wasn't too cold to where it was uncomfortable, it definitely wasn't hot. It was a wonderful night, we had so much fun with our friends. So I'm sorry we didn't get any good footage of it. Holly, I know you called me right before we went and told me to film it, and I didn't do it, and I'm sorry. I feel like I disappointed you. Maybe next year, if we go next year, we'll film it. And then yesterday, filmed absolutely nothing. So the night of what should have been Vlogmas Day 17, after we got back at like 2 o'clock in the morning from Disney, we didn't end up, you know, going to sleep probably until like 2:30 or something like that. And then I had to wake up every 2 or 3 hours with Gemma, but then Josh had to go to work that morning. So I only got like 4 hours of sleep, and then he went to work for several hours, and then I entertained Gemma while he was gone. And mind you, this was all happening at his parents' house, so it was Gemma's first time sleeping the night somewhere since she's come home with us. That wasn't like our house. So it was all brand new. Considering everything, she did a great job. Apparently when they put her to sleep, she whined for like 20 minutes before actually falling asleep. But then every subsequent time that, you know, once we were there and we put her back into her crate, she fell asleep within like 30 seconds. You know, there wasn't a whole bunch of whining, which is really impressive considering she's a puppy and it wasn't her home. She wasn't, you know, used to being there. But then I only got 4 hours of sleep. Eventually, some point during the day, I managed to get like a 2-hour nap in, which was fantastic. And then that night, Josh's work actually had their annual Christmas party, which is a blast. It was so much fun. So we did that from 7 o'clock to midnight, and of course I wouldn't want to film where he works and all that kind of stuff, so we didn't get any footage from that either. I realized that I probably should have at least filmed something during the day yesterday, like Gemma playing outside or something like that, but I was exhausted. She was kind of exhausted, you know, tired of being in a place that was like not normal for her. And then we were at the party from 7 until midnight, so that was that. So today is the vlog of failure. This is going to be a vlog encompassing all 3 days, and I apologize. I thankfully have 4 days off. So I had the day off, we went to Disney, the day yesterday that I didn't vlog, but then I have today and tomorrow off too. So today is kind of like a rest and recuperate kind of day. This morning we woke up, we did some cleaning, we took care of Gemma, we all kind of hung out, and then we watched the most recent episode of The Mandalorian, which was really, really, really good. It kind of gave me like Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. Was it episode 6, honey? Yeah, episode 6 of The Mandalorian. Totally made me feel like, I don't know, it kind of like was very reminiscent of the Guardians of the Galaxy to me. So that was fun. I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like about it was the girl character. I didn't like her at all. She really annoyed me. But we watched that, and we watched the last episode of the Imagineering story, and it was the one about Shanghai and building Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and then talking about like the Tron coaster and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we've been doing today. Kind of just, you know, getting back to normal life. And of course, now that we're back at home with Gemma, the beautiful weather is gone and it is rainy and disgusting, and she hates being outside in the rain. And of course then she comes in all muddy and wet, so that's a pain. And I think it's supposed to rain for like the next at least 6 hours, so that's kind of a bummer. So we're gonna definitely be spending a lot of time inside today, which isn't good because as you can hear, she's like super crazy. So I'm not quite sure what our plans are for tonight, but I do know that it's just gonna be a very chill day. So now we're gonna go feed Gemma lunch and we will see you guys after that. Alrighty, so it's Gemma's lunchtime. Look how big she is, first off. Look how much she's growing. So we're going to feed her in the kitchen, practice her training, and she is real hyper. She napped all morning and now she's just ready to go. So that being said, look at your food. You ready to eat? Yeah, she's ready to eat. Gemma, sit. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Gemma girl, spin. Good girl. Sit. Stay. Oh, good girl. Leave it. Good girl. Alrighty, Gemma had her lunch. She is still a little crazy, but she's a little bit more calm. I say that as she gets up and is probably gonna be crazy. Look at that face. Hi, sweet girl. Sorry, I'm not gonna taunt you with the camera. You can go back to laying down and being good. I'm sorry. It's absolutely insane how much her ears are going up. Like they're literally just the tips are hanging down. It's the cutest thing ever. So Josh and I are gonna have a little snack slash meal, and we are having this thing that we haven't had before. Field roast mac and chow, chili edition. That's interesting. So we always see their burgers at the grocery store. They're called the Field Burger, but we've never actually had them. I think in part because they're really not really expensive, but they're pretty expensive. They're pricey. And they're like a lot of calories. Not that we try to like eat healthy, obviously, because we're eating like, you know, macaroni and cheese, but like for what they are, I think it's some ridiculous number. So we've never actually tried them, but the chili that is in this, apparently they make with the burger. So if it's good, honey, that means that we can try it. So I will heat this up and we are gonna eat it and I will let you know what we think of it. So I microwaved it like it said on the box, and it says that it's 2 servings, but I just have to show you how tiny this serving is. Like, I don't know, that's the size of my hand, and that's the, like, you know, that's kind of a small bowl. Like, look how tiny it looks on Josh's lap. Can't even see. It's such a small amount. So it's super hot because it just came out of the microwave. I wanted to show you guys what it looked like before we try it. So we just finished our mac and cheese, our chili mac and cheese. Josh, what was your opinion on it?
I really liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was weird that they put pinto beans in it.
I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it either. I guess if you think of it like they're just putting like a spoonful of chili in it, I guess it makes sense. It's a bit on the expensive side, so it's not something we're gonna get all the time, and like the portion was kind of small, but it was definitely very good flavor. So we're having a really fun day, just relaxing, hanging out. Right now we're watching the Florida basketball game. We're playing Providence, and we are currently beating their booties. Check out that score. We are winners. We think what we're gonna do tonight is watch Star Wars Force Awakens, because the newest Star Wars movie and the end of the Skywalker saga comes out in like what, 4 or 5 days? 3 days? 4 days?
2 days.
2 days.
We see it on the 19th, on Thursday.
Oh my gosh, in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, so we're gonna watch The Force Awakens today, The Last Jedi tomorrow, and then
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker on Thursday. So that's the tentative plan after this basketball game is over. So I know that I mentioned in one of the first Vlogmases, or maybe it was even the video before Vlogmas, I'm not sure, but I mentioned that I did my nails all Christmassy. So this is what they look like, but clearly they've grown out so much. It's been over 2 weeks since I did my nails, and what I normally like to do is I normally like to do my nails while I'm watching TV or something, because it does take like an hour or so, because I do dip. And so I said I'm gonna do my nails tomorrow while we watch The Last Jedi, because it's such a bad movie and I don't have to focus that hard on it. That's a pretty good win, I'm not gonna lie.
Not too shabby.
Go Gators. Alrighty, so we just got our snacks for before the movie. Josh is again with the cinnamon applesauce.
It's my favorite thing.
He has no shame. And I got shredded cabbage, matchstick carrots, and ranch and buffalo sauce. So we're like 30 minutes into the movie. And we just got done with like the first major fight scene where Finn and Rey, they escape from the TIE fighters, and it's, oh, I forgot how much I really like this movie. And BB-8 is so cute. But we're kind of hungry, even though we literally have been eating all day. So we're making monkey bread. So we've been married for over a year and a half now. And I put a bunt pan on our wedding registry just because I've wanted to make monkey bread for such a long time now. And we haven't used it yet. But we got some biscuit dough the other day. And so now we're gonna make monkey bread. So I can show you how to make it. It's super duper easy. First, we preheated our oven to 350, and now I'm gonna get everything all assembled. So what we're doing right now is in this little saucepan, we melted a half a cup of butter and a cup of brown sugar, and I added a teaspoon of vanilla. It didn't say to, I just kind of wanted to add a little extra something something. And we're making a caramel sauce, and it just says it has to boil for a minute. And in this baggie, I put a cup of sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. So now I have to mix it up. And then what we have to do is we have to cut up biscuit dough. I think we have to quarter each piece of biscuit dough, put it in here, shake it up like you're doing shake and bake chicken, and then put it in the bunt pan. And I think after we do half of the biscuit dough, we're gonna pour half of this sauce over it. And then we do the other half of the biscuit dough, and then we put that in, pour it over. English. This is the biscuit dough that we're using. Contrary to the name of the biscuit dough, which is buttermilk, there's actually no milk in it at all. If you look at the ingredients, it says it contains wheat and it may contain milk ingredients, but there's no actual milk in it, so that's awesome. So we are going to cut these biscuits up and put them in our sugar bag. Clearly it says press spoon at the seam until the can pops open. I'm a rule breaker and I don't do that. I just bang it on the counter until it opens. Bam, it's open. That's the pan we're gonna make it in. Now that they're cut into quarters, I'm going to put them in our sugar bag, and then I'm just gonna shut it, zip it up, and shake. So I'm gonna grab each little sugar nugget and just plop it in here. And I'm gonna repeat this over and over and over again until the first can of biscuit dough is done. So this is the caramel, however you want to say it, sauce. And I'm gonna pour like half of it over top. I'm gonna try not to go overboard. That might not be half. I think it should be good. Alrighty, this is what it looks like before we put it in the oven. We have the popcorn maker out, and Josh is getting ready to make us some popcorn. This is gonna be a movie night spectacular. I hope this turns out good. It looks really good. The popcorn is ready and it looks so good. Oh my goodness, and it's a lot. It's kind of hard to tell, but like, these are really big bowls. Like, that's the size of my hand. I want to check on the monkey bread too. Oh, they're starting to puff up a little bit. It says they have 25 minutes left. Thank you for making popcorn. It's all done. Just came out of the oven. The recipe called for 3 cans of biscuit dough, but I only used 2, and now I'm really glad that I did because it like completely puffed up and filled up the pan. So now I just have to wait 10 minutes for it to cool, and then we're gonna try it out. Oh my actual goodness, this looks insane. Josh, you're gonna die when you see this. It looks so good. Check that out. Ugh, I love monkey bread so much. I will definitely let you guys know how it is. We will update you guys on how it tastes, and if we like it, we will put the recipe down in the description below. I'm gonna go enjoy this. Alrighty, everybody, that's the end of Vlogmas Day, whatever today is. I actually don't remember, and I would check my watch to see the date, but I'm holding it with this arm that my watch is on. So I'm sorry that we combined 3 days into one. I really am sorry. Next Vlogmas, we'll do better. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 19. Bye.